What
was that?
That was exercise.
Please put that.
It'll get everybody's attention.
It
That's
will,
all I was
because
trying to do.
and then we're just laughing.
Yeah.
It's great, and we love it.
Marvel Comics are back, and they're badder than ever.
Oh, yeah, they
it'll
are.
spin it. I'm never good at this part right here. Go ahead. There we
But
go.
we
Get up to
nailed
that.
it. We nailed it.
Superhero fatigue. Thunderbolts, the movie, is the remedy.
It really is. I haven't seen a MCU movie since Black Panther, with a couple thrown in. I've been out of the MCU for a while, but this movie was so much fun. It's basically about your little anti-hero, assassin-y side of the MCU deciding not to kill each other and instead band together to fight the big bad. And then we also have Bob. And the whole movie plays out and also is really about fighting your inner demons and what that looks like. And in the end, who's going to win? I don't know, but you're going to have to come see it and find out.
Director Jake Schreier has put together an amazing ensemble for this picture, which includes Florence Pugh, David Harbour, Sebastian Stan, and that chick from Seinfeld.
So, if you have not been a part of the MCU for a while, if you're going on a date night with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever, your brother calls you out of the blue, wants to take you to a movie, you are not going to be lost. And that is what I loved about this movie. Generally, you're going to have a great time, and the way that this movie plays out is so fun and so concise, and it gives you a lot of the backstory on a lot of the characters. So if you've missed some stuff, if you have some plot holes, they fill it, and it is great fun.
Homages. We've got a ton of them in this movie, which include Inception, which include Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, and I'm also going to go with a little bit of Bad News Bears. A little bit of Suicide Squad as well. What we've got is a ragtag group of people together, and they've all been amassed together. They want to kill each other, but then they realize they have to work together for the greater good, which the greater good here being the motion picture you are about to watch. One of the homages we brought up was Inception. Do you remember the movie Inception? The one where you've got the layer within a layer within a layer within the level within the level within the level? That's exactly what Thunderbolts brings out in the third act whenever the Thunderbolts go into the darkness, and they've all got to take on their own inner demons that they're struggling with to get to Bob and hopefully save the day.
The other thing about this movie is that there is a lot of social commentary, which is great, but it does not hit you over the head with it. It's a lot about fighting your demons. It's a lot about mental health. And you watch these characters battle these things together and build a community out of nothing, basically out of complete thin air, and it's beautiful to watch. It's a great time. Speaking of which, I also loved the family dynamic. There's a great found family aspect here, but there's also like some actual family dynamics happening, and it's fun to watch all of these characters come together and build this little family that, you know, might become one of your new favorite teams out there.
Speaking of family, look, I'm a family man. That's one of my favorite things to be. I've got a wife, I've got kids. So the familial moments in here, there are definitely a couple of tearjerker scenes. Hit me right in the heartstrings. Had to look over at the wife and be like, I got popcorn dust in both my eyes. Just look away for right now. Cheers to the second wave, the brand new generation of Hollywood coming out.
Yeah.
We're talking Lewis Pullman, Wyatt Russell.
Yeah.
Try to say that 3 times fast.
Wyatt Russell.
Yeah.
Nope.
See that?
Can't
Almost,
do it.
almost had it.
Yep.
Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn's kid, he plays the U.S. agent, and Bill Pullman and Mrs. Bill Pullman,
yes,
whoever the heck that is, their son plays Bob.
Bob, we love Bob.
Bob slays.
Bob is my fave.
So does the U.S. agent in this movie. We are so excited. Our director, Luke, he's like, oh, that's Kurt Russell's kid. After seeing the U.S. agent and hearing that, all I can see is a bearded Kurt Russell from the movie The Thing.
Okay, yeah, and it was funny because as we were watching, I did pull out my phone. Let's not talk about it because I was like, "Who is Bob?" And
What about Bob?
And what about Bob?
What about Bob?
And instantly, it was like Pullman, and I was like, "Wait!" And then I was like, "Bill Pullman," and then I saw a photo of the two of them together, and I was like, "I can see it."
They have the Pullman smolder, the
They
dual smolder.
Yep,
They very much Pullmanize the whole entire movie.
Pullmanize.
Yep, that's
There we go.
trademarked
Yep.
Monday Night Movie Club
That's us.
Pullmanization.
Yep.
I enjoyed the fact that they were able to lead all the way through in the footsteps of their parents that fought aliens, just like these guys are fighting aliens now.
100%. Like everybody, all their parents fought aliens at some point.
Absolutely.
Yep.
The ending, Achimachi, wowie zowie, holy freaking guacamole.
So much guacamole.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
this
so good.
movie is the springboard to the new MCU pantheon.
Yeah.
You need to see it. There's a couple movies that we've probably kind of skipped here or there. I do love comic books, and I'm a super huge comic book nerd. There was a couple where I was all, this one's going to be a red flag. I'm going to go ahead and miss it. I am a fan of Red Hulk. The last Captain America bypassed it altogether. But, you guys, this is not the movie to do that to.
Do not miss it.
You're going to want to watch it because it's going to tie into all the goodness coming up.
Yep.
I'm excited. Plus, it had some people from A24 helping guide it, direct it into a whole new non-formulaic like recipe.
It really did. It had this like very indie-esque, obviously not with the budget, but with the storytelling, with the way the film was put together. It reminded you of something you haven't really seen before in this universe.
Because there has been so far, I think our director Luke told us 817 Marvel comic book movies.
100 at least.
1,000.
Yeah.
Maybe a million. And after a while, you get to the point you're like, I get it. There's a good guy. There's a bad guy. There's a plot. And the good guy's going to overcome somehow. This one had anti-heroes, anti-villains.
Mm-hmm.
A whole subplot, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So,
it was fun. It was a good time.
yep, for this rating, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 Thunderbolts.
And I'm gonna give it a strong 3.5.
Strong 3.5.
Strong 3.5 Thunderbolts out of 5.
Thanks to Hopper and the new Avengers.
Yeah.
Final thoughts on this film? It's a must-see. You're not going to want to miss out. This isn't Wakanda Forever. This isn't the Marvels. This is imperative to the MCU pantheon and the MCU storyverse. You're going to enjoy it. It's about 2 hours and 7 minutes long. It's not going to feel that way to you. This is an enjoyable flick. The cast is great. The storyline was out of the ordinary, unexpected at times, but welcomed overall. Hit the theaters. Go see this movie. Don't pass it up because I'm sure it's going to springboard into all the other movies that are coming out from the MCU within the next couple of years.
Up next for Monday Night Movie Club, we are going to have everyone's favorite, starring David Bowie, Labyrinth. And that's going to be on 5/19. Buy your tickets now because it's sure to sell out, because who doesn't want to miss Dance Magic Dance on the big screen?
Right? There's going to be baby kidnapping. There's going to be Goblin Kings. It's going to be awesome. We're going to take it back with Jim Henson and have a blast. Then on 5/31, we are going to take Monday Night Movie Club back to a Saturday. And because we're going back to a Saturday, it means we're going all the way back to the 50s with Grease.
Yeah.
We're going back to the T-Birds and the Pink Ladies and Rydell High, and we're going to see all the hilarity and shenanigans that ensue. So bring your mother, bring your aunt. Come get ready to sing and dance with us because we're going to have fun. Then on 6/2, June 2nd, we are going full Karate Kid with Karate Kid Legends, Ralph Macchio. We're going to have out S6 Dojo, the martial arts studio here in town, to do a full demo. And as long as we're seeing some boards broken and all that kind of stuff, I am so there for that.
Yep.
Be ready to represent either Team Miyagi-Do or Team Cobra Kai. Come in your cosplay because we want to have some fun with you. Once again, I am Danny.
And I am Christianna.
And we'll see you at the movies.
Bye.
This is all the magic shit